Welcome back to Not So Grand Garage. Today I'm out of the shop working in the yard trying to get some of this mess cleaned up. I've got a lot of logs to get moved around. I got a bunch to drag up out of the woods. We got some brush to shred, and I got to get the old log splitter out, get it fired up, and get all this stuff split up today, hopefully, and start filling the woodshed for the winter, and hopefully for a few winters. I got a bunch more than just this laying around to clean up, but that's not what this video is going to be about. So got the old Chinese tractor out, and we'll be using it to move the logs around and move the log splitter and stuff like that around. And I haven't ran it on black diesel yet, so we're gonna give it a shot. Tank's probably got a little less than a gallon of fuel in it, so I went on and grabbed a gallon jug, filled it up, and we're gonna see how it does. Now, this old tractor I got pretty cheap. It's pretty tired. I do have parts coming. We're going to rebuild the engine in this here in the next few months as time allows, which I have to split the tractor to do it because the oil pan on this engine is part of the subframe assembly, if that's what you want to call it. It actually ties to the transmission, so in order to get it apart, got to split the tractor. It's whatever, but got a new crank, new sleeves, pistons, rods, everything coming, because this thing runs really low oil pressure and has a lot of blow-by already. So it's not gonna hurt to run a little oil through it, I don't think. But we'll go on and add her to the tank. The glow plugs don't work on this thing. It starts on starting fluid anyways, but yeah, we'll see how it does. Yeah, there's a little bit of fuel in there. Not much. Go on. There we are. Let's see how it does. I've got a battery disconnect set up on this because the battery runs down. If it sits, it's got an electrical draw. Imagine that. But started up just fine, which, you know, it's just got diesel in it. But I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll get to work and see how it does. But yeah, considering how this thing runs anyways, I don't think we'll have any trouble. Well, got our log pile moved around, and I do still need to drag all of this up in the woods, but for the time being, I need to get the log splitter out and get it going. It's been a bit since it's been running, and both tires are flat, and apparently I broke the fuel pump on it. So, you know, that's fine. It needs a fuel pump. But anyways, I'm gonna get the tractor over here, get a strap around it, get it picked up, and get it pulled out of its grave site, so I can fix a few things on it and get it running. But so far, the old tractor is running just like it does on straight diesel fuel, so no complaints there. No extra smoke, no loss of power, anything like that. It's probably 50-50 in the tank right now. But yeah, I'll keep running it the rest of the day, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's keep going. Well, this turned into a bit of a fiasco. This is one of those things that I didn't really think about as far as exercising it, which I preach on as far as generators and stuff like that are concerned, because when they sit for a year or two, and they don't run typically when you need them to use them. So right now the carburetor on this thing is shot. I've had it off twice. I've had it in the ultrasonic cleaner. It won't clean up anything off idle. It starts spraying fuel out the back of the carburetor. I think there's a part in it that's just supposed to be a little stopper in the bottom of the bowl. It is completely gone, so it's pulling too much fuel up through the tube, through the jet. But whatever, I can get it to idle, and that's enough to slowly push through this gum. Takes a little finesse, but it'll do it. I got a carburetor on the way. It'll be here Monday, so I'm just gonna knock a few of these chunks out, get them stacked and out of the way, and the rest of it will wait till Monday. But yeah, so just like a generator or anything else, every 6 months or so, go out, start it up, let it run for a little bit. That will prevent this nonsense, because I've been fighting it for the last 2 hours, and I'm done. And you might be able to tell, clouds are rolling in, it's getting ready to rain. It's been one of those days. So, yeah, anyways. Well, I got a decent part of the stack cleaned up, but the weather is about to turn on me. So, I'm going to see how this tractor starts up. Now that's been sitting here for a couple hours. Typically, I would think it would probably need a little starting fluid, but we'll see if it does. Not bad. The only gauges that work up there are the temperature gauge and the oil pressure gauge. So yeah, starts like normal, has the same power as it has. So yeah, can you run your old tractor's equipment on oil? Sure. Let's get this stuff moved. So as far as this thing running on oil, I'd venture to say that your equipment, your tractors, stuff like that, will probably actually run better for longer on oil than a truck, car, generator, things like that. Typically, the reason I say that is because the engine size horsepower rating is sized for what the equipment is designed to do. So if you're using the equipment for what it's designed for, you're going to be working the engine all the time. It's going to be under load, which is going to keep the combustion chambers, keeps the injectors clean, so on and so forth. So yeah, I don't foresee having any issues out of it, especially running that 50-50 blend. I'm not going to do a dual tank setup on this. It sips fuel. I don't really need to run it on black, but why not? It was worth seeing what it would do. But anyways, so the old tractor runs pretty good on about 50-50 blend, give or take, and didn't have any problems out of it all day. So I think I'll continue. But with that being said, if y'all have any comments, questions, complaints, drop them in the comment section below. If you would, hit that like button. It helps us out quite a bit and doesn't cost you anything. If you want to support the channel, there is a PayPal account set up. The link to that is in the description of the video. Yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We appreciate you watching.